Hi, I am the Cat's Crops. Thank you for watching. I would like to share an example of using custom tank assets with Bevy in YouTube. The video demonstrates by Unreal Assets. Hope you enjoy it. Firstly, let's open UE and suggest it to be above 4.27. Then select the game, third-person game. Click Create, wait to enter. Close, then open Unreal Launch. Search for free asset M1A1 in the mall and select this tank. Click on Add to Project and he will prompt us to download it. And then open the library to run the project you just added. We need to export the textures and FBX model files first. Find the texture file. Actually, we do not need ARM texture currently, but I still recommend batch export them all. Let's take a look. The square is the body text, smaller is track text. We currently use normal and diffuse text, but further processing is needed. Then we need to find the skeleton mesh and export it by default. Open Xcode and let's use Python to process the track map. Of course, you can also use Rust to process it. Firstly, put the exported track text in the Python directory. Change the name to your tank, and run this scroll. Don't worry, I will share the files and code mentioned in the video later, but I hope you can handle other similar assets. It will generate a directory of tank names in the current directory with 15 images, each representing one frame. We can use it to perform track animation. This is the result after processing, and we will put it in the asset folder under our Rust project. Open Blender. I am using 2.93. It is best to check the 3 key setting. This way, holding down Alt and the left mouse button can make it easier for us to observe the model. Delete the camera lights and cubes in the example, and import the FBX file we just exported by default. Here just a test for collisions. And it may not be used in the future. The following operations about collisions are optional. Of course, you can also keep LOD3 in the video and flexibly choose whether to use this collision or not. Delete LOD1 and 2 left LOD3. will switch LOD 0 to edit mode, dividing it into body and track based on the material. Then, we will switch back and change the name of the track to XX tracks, and then change the name of the body to XX body. Remember to save it at any time. Then we will handle the UVs. We now need to switch the UV view and select the frame 0 we just generated. So we need to make the image and UV match perfectly. It can be seen that the default UV is not corresponding, which is equivalent to requiring a third-party model with custom materials. In this case, animating the tracks in Bevy can become very complex. Then we need to use a script to quickly rename the bones of the wheels to controller format, which will be obtained and stored in Bevy later, and other tanks can also modify regular expression. We click on the triangle icon to run the script. Then the bone tree will look like this. Drag gun LJNT to the muzzle position, and we will use this bone later. Below is the modified bone tree. Usually, it is necessary to rotate the z-axis of the top-level plane axis 90 degrees to fit the Bevy. You can also customize the size of your tank in the game by changing the scale. Remember to use Ctrl+A to apply changes in the left view. Finally, to make sure that all meshes are visible before exporting. Let's take a look at our Bevy tank. Thank you again for watching. Welcome to ask questions or provide suggestions. See you next video.